offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Johnson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard. Pick up, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
You gotta make a move.
Looking quickly here.
You gotta make it happen.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All right. Press up. Let's go. Sit hard. Sit hard.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
All right. Press up. All right. Press up. Hey, middle. Sit hard.
Lamar now from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, Ace, Ace.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down and 5. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Go on, Eric.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Big Ace, Big Ace. 2-2.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Finds his man over the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They snap it to Murray. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On first down, Jackson. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Running back sent in motion. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Catch made. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Come back, come back. Hey, Ace.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, shit, let's go. 2-2. Big Ace open.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
On
1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get on. Yeah. Get on.
This one left for Lamar. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
29-yard attempt.
Loop knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
1-1. Hey, 1-1. Big Ace. Move. 1-1.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
1-1.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Omaha.
Murray setting up to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Kyler throwing here. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 21.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. air it out on third. Flushed out of the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10.
Hey.
Murray looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now an inside give to Johnson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Big Ace! Big Ace, Big Ace! 2-2.
Now Kyler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Big Ace! 2-2. Easy, 2-2.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Takes it in at the 26. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Johnson up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Murray. Find Johnson out of the backfield. Running in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Ravens 24.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back on the final play of the quarter. Nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. That's complete right side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. A give now from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Dose of the hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing again is Lamar. And this one is launched downfield. That one connects. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Complete at the 2. And he's into the end zone, so the two-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth.
For Baltimore.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down here from the 36. key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers only up by a few. Offense to the line, second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Omaha.
Setting up to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Buzz. Sit. Whoa.
Dive play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now again to Johnson, coming right. Thought there'd be more room up the middle, but there wasn't. It closed quickly. He stopped after a 3-yard gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Whoa.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Raven first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If